Good morning, Collective and Soul Tribe. Happy Tuesday. Today is February 10th. Okay, 10:10 could be very significant for some of you guys that are on YouTube and you guys see the 10:10 portal. Okay, but it is 10:10 today, so anything to do with, feeling whole within yourself, endings and new beginnings, completions, even just returning to source could be very significant. But I am going to get started in today's reading. Today is Tuesday. All right, so let's dive right into it, okay? I hope you guys are having a wonderful Tuesday so far. All right, so Spirit, please let me know what messages you have for the collective at this time. Please give them clarity and understanding, and even if the message doesn't resonate with them, please allow them to take away some type of knowledge and wisdom with them while they are on their journey, while they seek their path, and also while they seek their purpose as well. Always protect them, whether or not they see the reading. Always protect and guide the collective no matter what. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What messages do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know for Tuesday, February 10th? Thank you. Okay, so Page of Wands, the first card, okay? For some of you guys, Page of Wands talks about someone who's really young. Now, this could be someone that's in their maybe 20s to 30s. Again, depending on, your ages and stuff like that. Maybe you're younger than that, okay? But there is something about seeking new adventures, okay, and moving into, an exciting, fearless type of energy, okay? For some of you guys have this cheerfulness about you. Maybe you guys are very positive, but there is something about you guys embracing new opportunities and also embracing these new opportunities with a lot of passion, okay? So this is about being curious, creativity could be very significant. Maybe you guys are finally showcasing your creativity or stepping into that a little bit more in a more comfortable way. But whatever this is, there's something about some type of financial opportunity that could be coming your way. Now, 1111 is very significant, so this could be happening maybe, I want to say tomorrow, okay? Because again, with wands, now this could go depending, right? The 11th could be very significant, which is tomorrow, but there is also this energy of 11 days to maybe weeks that could be very significant. So even if it's not tomorrow, there could be some type of notification or confirmation that you guys are getting when it comes to the next days to weeks. Okay, some of you guys may have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements. What else can the collective know about this Page of Wands energy? What is it that the collective is exploring at this time? What else can you tell us about the collective exploring at this time? What is the collective exploring at this time, Spirit? What is the collective exploring at this time? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So, again, when it comes to this energy, for some of you guys, when it comes to you stepping into this new expansion, this could be about confidence, right? So for some of you guys, this could be about your confidence. This is being about self-assured. Okay, some of you guys are very passionate in what it is that you guys are doing. Now, some of you guys could be very determined, okay? But there is something about leadership and also independence where you guys could be standing up in a type of energy where not only are you standing up for topics or, situations that you may either lose followers or you may lose people for it, but there's something about standing up for what you truly believe in, okay? So for some of you guys, this could be about certain topics. This could be about things that you guys like to talk about, or even if it is about politics. But whatever it is that you guys are doing, you're showing up in this leadership type of energy, okay? You guys are taking charge, whether this is in your regular life or whether this is, in the public eye, okay? But whatever this is, you guys are stepping in leadership, okay? You guys are stepping into your own independence, and this is allowing you to have some type of financial stability, okay? Now, for some of you guys, financial opportunities and stability is showing up in this message very heavily, okay? For some of you guys, stepping into your confidence and being charismatic is what's getting you far in this life, because again, you're using your creativity, you're listening to your intuition, and not only that, you're just a natural leader for some of you guys. Okay, for some of you guys, some people think that being a leader means that, you know everything. And sometimes being a leader doesn't mean that you know it all. Being a leader just means that you show up and you take the first step. So if you're taking the first step in someone else's eyes, you are encouraging other people to move forward in the same energy and frequency that you're in. It's almost like lead by example, right? You know, you can say whatever you want to say, but you also have to lead by example as well. If you want change, you have to lead by example, okay? So again, Queen of Wands energy for some of you guys. This could be someone young, like say you guys had, say you transitioned, right? Say you were really young and you transitioned into a mature, young individual. For some of you guys, this could be both feminine and masculine, okay? Or there's something about a young person moving towards an older woman, okay, when it comes to that person's leadership as well. But 13 talks about transformation. So again, some of you guys are alchemists. Maybe you guys are going through a transformation. There's something about death and rebirth when it comes to patterns, and also when it comes to you guys reclaiming your power, right? So again, this is talking about, harmony through growth. This is talking about learning through your dualities, right? Being able to also alchemize, right? So again, if you guys are reclaiming your power, there's something about you guys going through a transformation because of a challenge. But not only that, this is about stability, structure, and foundation. So some of you guys, when it comes to building long-term foundations, not only are you building long-term foundations, but these could be truthful foundations. So even if it looks like you guys are not, for example, if you have your own, business, or, say you work at a company and you guys are always looking for clients, there's something about your specific energy. No matter where you go, you attract no matter what. So even if somebody was to say, oh, I don't want the collective here anymore because they're too bubbly, they're too this, they're too that, and say they get rid of the collective and then they wonder why their business is going down, or they wonder why the energy has shifted, or they wonder why clients or people or places don't want to deal with whoever this energy is that affected the collective's either time, energy, or money. Okay, but for some of you guys, you are no longer moving back into that old energy, okay? We have here skills and talents, right? For some of you guys are working really hard, or there's something about you guys being very dedicated at this time. You could have a sun in Virgo. You don't have to, but there is this energy of dedication, okay? For some of you guys are committed in honing your own craft and also mastering your skills, right? So again, there's something about you mastering your skills. As you do this more and more, there's something about you getting better and better and better, okay? Hermit mode is also significant. Virgo energy again. So again, some of you guys could be saving, okay, or budgeting, or there's something about being in solitude. Some of you guys are protecting your energy as well. But again, for some of you guys who are protecting your energy, you may be retreating from the world, okay? You're finding a time of peace and guidance. So again, you are the light at this time. For some of you guys that are in hermit mode, there's something about the light, seeing the light, okay? Everything in the dark coming out to light is very significant. This could be about your own personal life, what's going on around the world, okay? But whatever this energy is, some of you guys have withdrawal your energy because you guys are searching for truth. There's certain things that you guys are searching for truth within yourself, and there's certain things that you guys are searching for truth when it comes to what's happening around us. If you guys get what I'm saying, I don't really want to say it out loud, but those who can read between the lines, you guys get what I'm saying, okay? Whatever is happening around us in this world, if it's not personal, that is also confirmation as well, okay? There's something about completion when it comes to you guys being humanitarians, like I said, or even when it comes to being a light worker and a healer. Some of you guys are needing to step up and step into that energy, even if you don't feel like that is your path, but you feel like there's something calling you to step up and lead. That's confirmation, okay? Yeah, Page of Cups, okay? So for some of you guys, this is about sensitivity. Some of you guys, this could be about your dreams, inner child energy. For some of you guys, maybe some people in your energy could feel like you have your head in the clouds, right? But you don't. Just because you may look like you have your head in the clouds doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are not making movement. And I hate that for, the collective. It's like, just because you look young or you look a certain way or you act a certain way, people assume that because you guys tap into your inner child, it means that you guys are not making movements or making money or, showing up for yourself. And you guys are. 10:10 on the clock, okay? You guys are showing up for yourself with the Page of Cups, okay? This is about new emotions, okay? New love, new relationships, financial opportunities, new ideas coming in. Some of you guys may have Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces placements. At the bottom, we have the Chariot. So this is talking about success, determination, and also self-discipline. Some of you guys are very disciplined at this time when it comes to your energy. Okay, so take what resonates with that. Yeah, you guys are going through growth at this time, okay? You guys are growing at this time. You guys are in alignment, right? Okay, you guys are in alignment with your 12 chakras. Even when it comes to the unknown, you may not know what's going on, but you guys know that you guys are moving into the right path. Even if you can't see what's happening, you guys are on the right path, okay? Even if it's scary, okay? Sometimes you guys have to understand that having faith and trusting in yourself is way more important than listening to the outsiders or listening to, what other people think about you or what they think they know about you. Okay, they don't know anything about you guys. Like, only the collective who is tapped in, we get each other because we don't have to say anything. We could just look at each other and just know, okay, because energy speaks for itself. Right? But the whispers are very significant. Some of you guys are either listening to your intuition. Okay, there's even something about confirmation about ears ringing, and that could be a sign for somebody as well, when it comes to this new energy. Okay, synchronicities as well. Some of you guys are listening to the signs and synchronicities that you guys are receiving. Okay, and also today being a new day. So when it comes to your talents, your skills, and your gifts, there's something about today being a new day, a fresh start, especially with 10:10 showing up in the energy. It almost feels like, again, starting over, right? So 10 talks about completion. It talks about endings leading to transformations. There's something about today that could be very specific for some people that, whatever change that you guys are going through, it's helping you into the next step. So just like how today's 10:10, tomorrow would be a new beginning with 11:11. Okay, so 11:11 talks about awakening. There could be something about tomorrow as well where you guys are getting into that awakening energy. Okay, there's something about seeing something for what it is and also seeing past the veil. Even when it comes to people wearing masks, you were already seeing people who wear masks. Now there's an energy of, forget the mask, I can already tell who you are without you even speaking to me. So there's something about going through an upgrade, okay, when it comes to you guys going with the cosmic flow of life, okay? Realizing that when you go against the grain of, spirit or, the universe, there's something about you guys realizing things do not work out in your favor versus when you listen to the signs and synchronicities and you listen to your inner knowing, that moving forward for you instead. Okay, so there's something about also seeing patterns as well. So Spirit, what else do you have for the collective for February 10th? What else do they need to know for February 10th, please? But there is something about you receiving downloads as well, okay, when it comes to listening to your inner knowing. Okay, so again, take what resonates with that. Okay, that could be confirmation. But yeah, protection, okay? You guys are protected at this time. Even when it comes to you showing up, you guys are protected, okay? We have confidence. Yeah. This new energy that you guys are in, it's showing up that you guys are confident at this time, okay? So you guys are protected. It's okay for you to be confident. It's okay for you to be happy in this new energy that you guys are in, okay? And as much as it may not look like it when it comes to, what's happening around us, there's something about also trusting and having faith. Like, even if it's out of our control, there's something about trusting and having faith, okay? And a lot of people have lost a lot of faith, not only with themselves, but within humanity and society, okay? Because of what's happening. So again, learning to have faith and trusting in yourself. Yeah, learning to have faith, trust in your magic, be confident, okay? Faith at the bottom of the deck, like I said, in isolation, okay? So there's something about you guys protecting your energy, like I said, okay? So Spirit, what are the messages do you have for the collective at this time when it comes to this energy for February 10th? Thank you. Like I had mentioned before, some of you guys are healers, okay? Now, you may not want to believe that about yourself, but you guys are, okay? With the number 3 and 2, this equals 5. 5 talks about change, okay? 5 talks about change, stepping into freedom, stepping into adventure, okay? Some of you guys are low-key monks. Like, I don't think you guys realize the power that you guys hold. Some of you guys are monks. Some of you guys are shamans. Some of you guys are Reiki healers. You just don't know it yet, okay? The more that you start learning about your blueprint, your chart, about yourself, what you like, what you don't like, you start to see things from a different perspective, okay? You realize that there needs to be more healers than people who are more logical. And I'm sorry, I get it. It's nice to be logical, you know, but right now, I feel like logic is what's burning everything down to the ground, okay? Everything does not need to be logical. Some things just need to be done from the heart, and I think that's what people are missing at this time, okay? Same thing with Valentine's Day. Like, I get it. Valentine's Day is part of the society, okay? A lot of things that we do, like holidays and traditions and things like that, it's all a scam. It's all a sham, okay? But you know what, though? It's not a sham and a scam. Unconditional love, right? Knowing that your heart is pure, knowing that you can love somebody no matter what, okay, whether it's Valentine's Day or not, okay? I'm just a Cancer and I just love love. That's all it is, okay? So again, even if it's not Valentine's Day, buying something for your favorite person, going out your way and doing something for somebody that you care about or you love, okay? And only doing it for people that you know appreciate it. And you know when it's your time to receive, it's reciprocated. This is what I'm talking about, balance and discernment. Just because you got your heart broken, just because you went through trials and tribulations in your past, just because you've gone through certain things in your life, does not mean that you need to treat other people the same, right? Learning to have an open heart and being open and moving forward with that openness and having discernment is what allows opportunities to come to you naturally. You attract those opportunities. When you fold your arms and say, I hate women, I don't love love, I don't want to be in a relationship, all women are this, all men are this. When you start thinking like that, you start attracting things like that, okay? Control your thoughts, control your mind, okay, collective and soul tribe? The reason why I'm saying this to you is I've shared stories before where I've lost a job, been there, done that, but I still have faith, and that is why I come here and I tell you guys to still have the same faith, right? If I can do it, why can't you guys, right? It's about determination. It's about putting your mind to it, okay? So being a healer could be very significant for you guys, okay? You guys could be into healing work. You guys could be looking into healing work. Some of you guys could be wanting to look up for a healer. Even if it's not someone like myself, there's other divination people out there who do tarot readings and things like that. Okay, I mean, I get it. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm still doing what I need to do. I'm relaying the message, right? So for some of you guys, being a healer is very significant. Stepping into your magic as a healer is significant, okay? Divine masculine energy. Okay, so some of you guys are divine masculines, okay? Some of you guys have either divine masculine energy or you're feminine and you're stepping into that divine masculine energy. The number 2 talks about partnerships, okay? Some of you guys are partnered up either with the universe or when it comes to other people around you, there's something about you guys being connected, okay, to source, right? But there is something about release, okay, the number 42. So some of you guys, when it comes to the past, releasing the past, again, people, places, and things, even when it comes to releasing fear, Okay, some of these things that are being released, it's not even about a person sometimes. It could be about your own inner issues. So if this is fear within yourself, right, thinking that I can't be a healer, I can't do this, why would you say that about yourself? Stop thinking like that about yourself. I hate that the collective, even if there is some type of fear, release that. Whatever it is that you guys are releasing, release that and step into your purpose. You guys are protected. Okay, it's okay for you to step into your purpose. And I don't know who needed to hear that, but it's okay. Okay, air sign. Okay, so some of you guys, when it comes to communication, maybe you guys either have air placements, or even when it comes to communication, some of you guys have boundaries up. Right? Now, again, like I said, when it comes to protecting yourself, having discernment when it comes to certain things, it's okay to have discernment and protect yourself, but at the same time, you don't want to stop opportunities from coming towards you because of a lack of mindset. Okay? It's almost like someone saying, like, they don't care about something, but then they keep bringing it up, right? And there's a reason, because there's a lesson that needs to be completed. Okay, there's something about a cycle that needs to be completed. For some of you guys completed that cycle, but there is something about repeated cycles that if it keeps coming back over and over, it's because Spirit is trying to get you to learn the lesson. And that way, Spirit also doesn't have to give you that lesson again, because just as much as you're tired of the lesson, Spirit is tired of the lesson too. Okay, so there's something about communication. Okay, there's something about unlikely. So clarify unlikely, please. Yeah, there's something better. Okay, so for some of you guys, there is something about you thinking unlikely about a situation, but whatever that situation is, Spirit is saying there's something better. So even when it comes to like your thoughts, okay, communication, your thoughts, start to think more, clear. 11 talks about, intuition, awakening. And for some of you guys, you may feel like it's unlikely that you will be able to step into your soul purpose. Okay, but know that there is something better out there. Even if you guys are trying to talk, step into or talk about your soul purpose or learn about your soul purpose, there's something better out there that is connected to you. Okay, so again, Spirit, what else does the collective need to know? Thank you. Yeah, guys, so again, you may think it's unlikely, okay, but it's not. Spirit is saying it is up to you. The answer is yes, and also within the next few months. So the same thing I said, even if you're thinking unlikely, okay, some of you guys could be asking others for help as well, but even if you think something is unlikely, that is just the universe trying to mess with you. Like, it's not the universe itself, but like entities within the universe. Okay, because again, there is seen and unseen forces, right? So the unseen forces that you guys cannot see could be entities, or your energy being negative to yourself, or if you do have people from the past that are negative, there's something about that energy as well. And for some of you guys, there's something about you guys stepping into this new energy with or without people supporting you. Okay, the only person that needs that support is yourself. You need to support yourself. Even Spirit will support you. Okay, so even if that means you need to take that leap of faith, stepping into your divinity, whatever it is, even if you don't have people behind you, rallying behind you, there is something about you moving forward no matter what. All right, guys, so funny enough, this spells the word gun, okay? So guns are very significant. There's something about guns. Gun laws could be very significant. Take what resonates with that. Okay, especially like I said, what's going on at this time. Aries being the god of war, that could be, confirmation or something very significant. Okay, but Aries energy is very significant when it comes to the god of war. We also have here Capricorn energy as well. We also have here Scorpio energy, and then we also have here Gemini energy, okay? So there is something about communication that's very significant. Some of you may have these placements in your chart. Maybe you don't, but again, take what resonates with that. Living in the islands could also be very significant when it comes to wanting more peace. So some of you guys, when it comes to birds, peace, doves, okay, there's something about wanting more peace. There's something about moving away from what's happening around us. Now, for some of you guys could be wanting to own a gun, okay, get a gun. I was talking to somebody about this yesterday too, so it's very interesting and very funny how this is showing up in the reading today. Okay, so again, take what resonates with that, but moving away to a new country could be very significant. Also when it comes to, you know, being somewhere warm with the climate, right? Being somewhere warm, tropical, could also be very significant. There's something about like leaving behind, you know, a life that doesn't serve you, or leaving behind people who don't support you, who don't see eye to eye, who don't understand you, who don't get you. And it almost feels like if you leave to another place, it's not to say that, you know, things like this won't arise no matter where you go, but there is something about leaving behind North America specifically in order to be somewhere that is actually calming for not only your energy, but also for what it is that you're trying to do as well. So that could be the energy right now for some of you guys, especially what's happening around the world. Some of you guys maybe don't want to live in the countries no more. Some of you guys maybe want to move. Some of you guys want to just get out, right? But there is something about having faith, like I said, that things will work out for the better, okay? Whether it's for you or for, you know, humanity or society, whatever it is, okay? There's something about you guys still, again, like I said, fighting for what you believe in, you know, doing what makes you happy at the same time, but also protecting your energy too. And I don't think a lot of people don't realize this too, but a lot of these topics with celebrities and famous people that are happening, I don't think people are realizing that you putting a lot of anger and frustration, like it's okay that we talk about it, but I don't think people realize that energy also means a lot, that people harvest energy without people realizing it, okay? And I want you guys to be careful and have discernment at this time, okay? Please know that the certain topics that we talk about it, be passionate about it, but don't let your anger get in the way, if you guys get what I'm saying, because I feel like a lot of these things that are coming out are on purpose. I feel like people want us to be very angry, okay, so that they can harvest our energy, okay? So it's like you can still talk about the situation and be disgusted about whatever situation is out there, but there's something about being careful about our energy not being harvested, okay? It's almost like slavery, where there feels like there was a contract. Same thing with energy. There feels like there's a contract with energy that needs to be harvested, and it almost feels like if they don't harvest enough energy, like enough anger to feel whatever they need, there's something about the plan working out in their favor, but not for us. So again, I'm trying to read between the lines for you guys when it comes to you guys having discernment. Please be careful, okay? When it comes to certain conversations and topics, I feel like it's a part of the plan. Okay, I might sound crazy right now, but I feel like it's part of the plan. I feel like there's something behind it all besides just us getting up in an uproar and talking about it. There's something else behind it. But I feel like because we're so focused and busy on talking about it and being angry, okay, anger, that fuel, okay, which is low vibration, okay? So have discernment, still talk about these things, bring it to awareness, but also be careful about your energy too. Okay, I'm going to end it here. Please take what resonates with you guys. Again, thank you for the support and the love. I appreciate it. Follow me on TikTok and YouTube, and also on my website. All right, guys, if you want to book a reading, or if you guys want to check out my blog, or, you know, just be nosy and see what's going on there, you guys can check it out. It's www.mysteriouslyunique.ca, and I will see you guys next time. All right, guys, I love you guys so much. And yeah, stay safe, be careful, and have discernment. All right, guys, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.